Hey everybody, we're going to bring you some information that I think is awesome. We started the mini ace and then we started the big ace and we showed this picture. There's some private information on there, but here's an example of kind of like somebody sent an inspirational picture. It's all wrinkled. You can see I've had it in my pocket a long time of what the ace can look like. And what I like is we said the ace is 14 by 40. You can add glass, you can add wood, you can add trim, you can add LP, board and batten siding, anything like that to make it your custom owned home. Barn wood on the outside, metal. It's just a fun home because we built it out of panels. Behind me is our assembly line. You guys can see the American Dream being built out here. You got no roof on it down there. They got the sea shower, putting a roof on it, putting the screws inside the metal, throwing up. You can see that small wall, the triangle wall they just set up. We've probably got 5 more of the American Dreams, just 5. I'm hoping we get them done by Thursday.
Just 5 more?
And then we're rolling. Then we go to our cottages, and we got 40 of those, and then we're caught up. So it's been a long haul. We sold hundreds of these things. And this home here, because of the 2 roof lines, became a labor-intensive home. And so that's where the inspiration came from, kind of, when it came to the ace. And again, the story was I developed this home for an investor that ended up not going with it. And when I looked at it, I'm like, whoa, that is an amazing price for a lot of square footage. And then when we start throwing in all our abilities to offer customizations, total different floor plans, all that in combined for a 560 square foot house for 75 grand, it's been awesome, right? It's been a great sale. And our videos here are to show you, this was a plan, very detailed, and I don't know if he's got any, I don't think he has any personal information on here. Maybe I was calculating some pricing and stuff, but it was just fun that they sent in this, see that, I'm gonna hold it up. See, just their dream of of an ace. Mm-hmm. And so people have sent in like complete floor plans. Hey, I want this, I want that. And then we had somebody here send me, lots and how, homes can be parked and cars.
Everybody's excited.
And then this right here was an inspirational picture. That's what you want. You want somebody to fall in love with your product and not only want your product, then think about the customer having the ability to add some little things to change it into what you want. And that's what I want to say. Thank you guys for taking an interest in this ace, the mini ace, which is just an assembly line right here. And this is just a new product we put on our line, but it has taken over so much of our other homes. It's superseding in sales of our other homes, right? Now, we do love our model homes. We've been selling a couple of Amandas and the Birminghams, and I think those homes are in a class all their own. They're a different home. They offer such craftsmanship, right? The ace and the mini ace is not in that level of craftsmanship. We're not doing it for craftsmanship. We're doing it for floor space, square footage, and cost effectiveness. Still has a bathroom, still has a bedroom, still has a full kitchen, still has the vinyl floor, still has the same windows, the same cabinets, same everything in it, but you don't get that craftsmanship. And that's what I love. We can start at an $18,000 in Credibox to a $165,000 big Amish built in an Amanda. So I just wanted to show how if you're interested in an ace or a mini ace, please send in some of your ideas. Now, something to expedite. These details were pretty detailed. I don't have the time. We don't have the time to sit down and do a complete analysis of all this. It's hard to price all this out. What I like, if you could, is you say, here's your square footage is 14 by 40, and use our amenities that we have, right? So we have, if you want extra cabinets, if you want extra windows, if you want like the things that we offer, the solar, the EMPs, and maybe different color flooring. Because if you say, hey, I want picture windows with the grids and all that, or I want a certain front door with wood and you want it oak and mahogany, I can't price that. I have no idea what that is, where it's at, or where it's at. We used to have people ship those things in, doors and windows and cabinets and sinks and faucets, and it took forever because the plumbing fittings wouldn't fit on these elaborate sink fixtures that we had, and it was just hard to build. So really, when it comes to customizations, it's siding, it's sizes of windows, and then changing the floor plan around. We really don't want to get away from the windows that we use, the doors we use, the flooring we use, the materials that we use, because we know we can keep that cost, and I can price it out to you pretty quick. Does that make sense? All right. Hey, wanted to thank you guys for watching. Doc, Deb, Amanda, and I had a great video Sunday. Today's Tuesday. And, you know, that was just a little bit, just a chip of what that lady has in her head and how much she can bring forth. I thought it was so cool because I love Amanda being there. She's videoing this right now. But Amanda being there because Amanda asks questions. She wants to know, right?
I want to know.
And I thought it was so cool. I'm like, I'll do whatever you want, Deb. And Amanda's like, well, I don't know why that don't work. I don't know why that don't. Why do I got to do this? But also Amanda was enlightened by how Deb was able to explain how things work, you know, in your body if you eat this or do that or do this, and how it works. And it takes, anyway.
One of the things, and I know I don't have a microphone,
yeah,
but one of the things I just want to say really quickly is that I know these women in this community.
Yes, you do. Yeah.
So
and your questions were great.
I'm asking questions that these women want to know and that I'm going through.
Yeah.
We're all going through something, menopause or something with swelling and, you know, different things with your hair brittle and your nails, and my knee hurts, and, you know, all these different things. So I was asking questions for myself, but along with what I know other women are wanting to know. Right.
Yeah. So, you know, our videos somewhat get into, you know, we've always been this way. Amanda and I had went back into our videos today to 2017 or 2019, and we've seen my mom and Ace when he was a pup, and made us both kind of tear up. And you know, we've always just been who we are, and we share. You know, we want to talk about building. We have to talk about building. We want you to want to buy a home from us. That's the only reason these lights are on, is because you guys buy homes from us.
Right.
You know, and so we have to do that. But at the same time, you know, we are who we are, and we're going to talk about personal, private, good, bad, and ugly like we always have. You know, so we're not a polished team. We're not a polished video, but it's the only way that we have time to do this. We don't have time to edit and put some beautiful beginnings and endings and the music to it and stuff. So, but you guys have been great to watch us all this time. I hope that you can share our videos with people, subscribe to our channel. It helps us build our marketing so we can get the word out. We're really looking forward to some national marketing that we're working with a company out of Knoxville that may help us get the word out to the big cities. We can build 500-600 homes a year, or even more. We want to open this double line and the other double line. We really think that this is going to explode for us, and we hope it can, but we need you guys to help us put the word out there.
And one other thing that I just want to add. And we do have new microphones coming. I know people are saying, get new mics, and, you know, we keep losing them and things. We got them coming. Just probably touch on that we had a loss in the community again.
Yeah.
And how important our communities are of pulling together, helping people.
I think you're saying it right now.
I know. It's been quite moving. And
when we hold it while you tell them.
Well,
you know Marina, and
I know I look so gothic today. I'm sorry. I put blue lip gloss on. It's about all.
Well, that's fun.
Anyway. So I don't have a microphone, but I'm sure you guys can hear me. You want me to go ahead? Yeah. Just really quick, I just want to say it's just tough. Marina and I were not very, very close, but I seen her. When you seen her out, when you seen her walking her dog, when you seen her at Singo, she was lovely. She texted me a couple of weeks ago, messaged me on Facebook. Even over the weekend, she would like my post or put a heart to it, and going through all that she was going through. And she passed away last night. And so it's very difficult when that happens. Cece passed away a few months ago as well. And we've had other people pass away. I can't stress to you how much this community has come together for each other. It's just, I'm glad it's here. I'm glad we started this 11 years ago. We never knew it would be more. We never knew it'd be more than a payment that we would receive every month. And that's one of the things we don't even think about. It's become so much more. And thank you, everyone who pulls together out here, who is kind, who is helpful, who is fun, who is just wants to be around each other and in this community. Everybody has their cliques. Everybody has their different people. You have the forest, the beach, the prairie, the grove. You have your people, you know, in your little community there, who goes and plants a tree, who goes and cleans up somebody else's yard, who goes over and knocks on their neighbor's door and says, hey, I've not seen you in a day or two. Are you okay? This community is needed. It's our experience. We know people live in different ways. You know, you can be in a subdivision and don't even know who your neighbor is. That's not how it is here. So thank you. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for letting all these people have the opportunity to be around some really wonderful people. And you never know how important people are until you're in such a time of need and possibly at the end of your life. So thank you. Thank the residents. And may Marina be in peace.
We were watching the videos 2019, 2018, 2019, and man, we look back at all the work that's been done, and I think I'm just tired today. I didn't sleep well last night, and man, I looked at all that and I'm like, wow, the work that we've done, the people that we've met, and the intensity that we still carry in building this company, you know, after 11 years. And it's you know, sometimes you don't, when you do step back and you look at your past and you look at where you're at now, for us, it's enormous what's been done. It's enormous what's been created, and the amount of work and sacrifice and the amount of energy that has been expelled to create what we're doing. And it's still blasting, you know, and then you look at Ace being a little puppy, and then you think about Marina when she just got here with all her smiles, and EJ sent the most beautiful. There's a lady who writes, she's a novelist, and she wrote the most beautiful saying about Marina and how Marina had just nothing but good to say about everybody. She's always smiling. She always was fun. She always said, it was just sweet. She was just a sweet lady. And for her to be gone now and rest her soul, you know. And I've always said this, my folks have passed, Amanda's mom's passed, and you know, a lot of you all have loved ones that are gone. And it's like I always said, man, the street light still keeps turning, the wind keeps blowing, people still keep going to work the next morning. And that's what's going to happen when I go and when you go. It's just part of it, you know. But boy, being involved with all these people that live here and getting to know them, and then for something to happen like this, like Cece passed, I got to know Cece, and I got to know a little bit of Marina, and boy, it, you know, like Amanda, it really hits home. And you never thought that what you started here would ever be, you know, Marina and Cece, they left where they were at. They left whatever home they had, and they came here and they packed everything to be a part of what we're doing right now in this video, and saying, come here and be a part of our community. And we don't take that lightly. I mean, if they came here and packed all their stuff. I mean, I talked to there's a guy, he's 85 years old, moving to Fall Creek Falls. There's a lady we talked to, 75 years old. She's moving here to there. We got people packing up from all over the country, traveling all over the country and coming to where Randy and Amanda have started a community. And we're serious about this. We don't do this lightheartedly. We don't just do it and then go to bed and, oh, it's no big deal. We sleep with this, eat with this, labor with it. We carry it on our hearts and our minds constantly. So it is intense. Okay. So when you invest with us, you are helping everybody buy groceries and apples and send their kids to school and helping us, everything. I just can't express to you how important every home and every lot and every community that we build means something. It's not a dollar to us. It's not a means to an end. It's nothing. It's just life. It's our life. And it has evolved into a lifestyle for us. So, God, I feel like it's just an emotional day,
It
you
is
know?
an emotional day.
So, but with that, we build homes, and that's what inspired people to come here. And we're trying to build better homes. We're trying to build a better, not better quality, because I think we've always had beautiful quality homes. But as we learn to build with different materials and just knowledge and evolving is why our models evolve, right? Like the Ace at 560 square feet. We haven't forgotten the tiny home. I love tiny homes. I live in an 8x16. But it does service people who want a bigger home. And then I said, well, let's do the mini Ace. The mini Ace is 10 by 30, like the Charleston floor plan. And we're going to show you today, we're going to go out downstairs. We have started 2 trailers, 2 of the 2 mini Aces. I've cut all the panels out. We're trying to do them on the side in the evening so this assembly line does not get bunked up. We're trying to keep it rolling. So we got to do that on the side in the evenings, on the weekends, to try to get you guys the mini Ace so you can look at that. We're forming 2 more assembly lines over there. I don't mind this. I don't mind the work. I love building in the challenge of more homes or being able to build more affordable homes. And me, the challenge is how I can build them faster and keep the quality so cool and get it out there. I'm excited for the world to find out who we are because they don't know us. We are not a big company and not a lot of people don't know us. Just you guys in our little YouTube family that have absolutely been able to help us create what we have here, you know? So, but we're going to show you the mini Ace. I guess we are. Amanda's still crying. We got to clean up here a little bit and maybe head out, and I'm going to show you the 10 by 30. You know, if you buy a home from us, you see how it's wired, plumbed, framed, everything. Right. And we show pictures of that. And we put it in our software. And then as it's being built, you're able to see all the intricacies of everything. The materials we use, it's all household materials that you get from Lowe's, construction that you would build in a regular home. That way, if anything breaks, anything you need. We had a leak in a house that an Amish built house. Take this as a shower. So in the bottom of a shower, there's a drain, right? It's a 2-piece drain. You put it on the bottom, you put them on the top, and you tighten it. Then you plumb your trap to it. Well, if that bottom drain is cocked just a little bit, because if you do it first, you set a level shower on an unlevel fitting and you try to tighten it, it won't go. And it was dripped, and that was just a human error, and that was from our Amish. Well, we had to fix it. It's like, how do you fix it? How do you know what's wrong? Well, the homeowner said, well, I got water dripping underneath my house. My first question is the water dripping all the time or just when you use the shower or the sink or whatever it was? And it was just when they were using it. Boom, that's a drain, not a water line. So then I told the young man where I used to go and do all these repairs, and I wanted to teach him, and I said, let's go over this. And we did. And I said, this is what you're going to have to do. A lot of them, we used to have our under panels were metal. Now they're pressure treated plywood. I said, this is exactly where it's located. You have your drain of your sink, your shower, or your toilet, but we think it's the shower because of where the wet was coming from. I said, cut out the square directly underneath that. And when he did, he pulled it down, he chipped out all the spray foam, turned on the sink or the shower, and sure enough, took a video, and there it was dripping. Cut the line, fit it, put it up there, redid it, connected it back together. You have a hole there, and then we re-insulate it, patch it, and we're gone. boom, boom, done. I don't know anything in them homes that we can't repair within a few hours. I've tore complete walls out, re-sided, repainted it, re-roofed it, and guttered it in less than a day. I've done this for years, and I'm trying to teach these boys how to do what I've done all my life, or the last 30 years. So that's what I love about our tiny homes, and especially these paneled homes. There are no 2x4s in the walls. There's no rafters in the roof. So the ability to endure generations of time that won't rust or rot are these paneled homes. They're amazing. And then when you get to our Amish homes compared to any other tiny home in the country, you can't beat the craftsmanship and the design of the cupola, the indirect lighting, the sweeping overhangs, the LP siding, the slate shingles. I mean, my God, the amenities. I try to overdo the amenities, overdo the quality, and overdo everything you're going to get in this house, because I always use the term Amanda always said, you're going to step on your neck to get to it. And I want you to I got to have this house, right? And that's what the Mini Ace and the Ace right now is doing.
And talk about Spencer and how many people have signed on.
Oh yeah, I'm glad you said that. So Spencer, that was a freak land that just popped up. We weren't even looking that way.
Nope.
And Tim, our sales guy, said, hey, there's 27 acres in Spencer. I said, well, I know where Spencer is. And I thought, all right, let's look at it. And it had city water.
Yeah.
Well, that helps us when it comes to density, because you got city water, you don't have to drill a well. And then it came, and when I went and looked at it, it had sandy soil, and you guys have seen the video.
Right.
I thought that's great for septic. Wonder what we can do on that. And sure enough, we put some money down to hold it. We had to get the closing and all that done. But so what we do is we put money down, we got set a closing date, do our due diligence. And then while we're doing that, we do these videos because we have to have people interested to make the deal go. And sure enough, it has exploded. So less than a month, we've got 30 confirmed buyers, people that have bought homes that are moving to Spencer. Mm-hmm. We think we can get about 80 to 100 homes on that land, which is almost a quarter acre per home site. We're going to use the big field as farming, a vineyard, orchard, live animals. And I'm saying it because that's what the homeowners, the people that are going to live there,
that's what they want.
They want that. And it's going to be a community affair. So none like any other communities here.
Different. It
is participation. And it's everybody's on it. So Amanda's going to work these guys up so they can get their own Facebook and they can start talking to each other and getting excited.
Yeah.
I love it is because most of them are the Mini Ace and Ace purchasers, right? And that's our dome building is just for those homes. These homes are almost done out of here, and we're going to start running those Mini Aces, and we're going to get them and truck them straight down to Spencer. So it is going to be a really fast-paced community for us to get the infrastructure in. We've already talked to the utility companies. We talked to the mayor of Axel Spencer or Van Buren County. We're actually going down and talking to them and meeting the whole organization down there.
Excited.
Yeah. So we got a date when we're gonna go do that. And we want to be a part of the community. We've had Tim, my buddy Foster, and some people, they've already talking about wanting a cafe. They want a coffee house. I'm going to take a big Ace, the big Ace, 14 by 40. We're going to take it down there, and it's going to be used as a general store, a place to gather in the mornings right now, and we're going to evolve into this. And as we want more structures, we're going to build them and bring them down there. And I love it because we got these things down. We can build an Ace in just a few days and get it out of here. That's what the panels do for us. All right. So guys, thank you are we going to go see a Mini Ace or?
We'll probably do that tomorrow.
Okay.
Because I want to let them get a little bit further on whatever they're doing, and then we'll go down. We'll do that.
Well, they'll get some panels cut on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
So there you have it. Spencer community still selling not selling lot. We don't sell lots. It is a rental lot community. But if you buy an Ace, it's 2 years free rent. A Mini Ace is 1 year free rent. And it's free delivery, free setup. All we have to do is buy the house and we'll take it down there. And you got a year to not pay any rent or 2 years to not pay any rent and be a part of this community.
And that's $45. It's also for our model homes.
Anything Anything 45 and up, you get a year free. Anything 75,000 and up, you get 2 years free.
Yep.
Any model that we have.
Yep.
So if you want, we had a person buy an Amanda that's going there. We got a Birmingham going there. So we got some beautiful homes going there. I'm excited about it. I hope you guys are. And like Amanda said at the beginning of the video, you know, with Marina and Cece and people that we know that have passed here, and we do have people that are sick, you know, and they've helped each other, and it's part of a community.
It is.
You know,
it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching this. We're going to show you a home hopefully tomorrow or Thursday.
Okay.
We'll get the mini ace going, but we're excited about it. Now. It won't be completed for probably a couple weeks, and because we're doing it on the side and getting it rolling. But right now, we have got this sale going on till about April 18th, and we're probably going to have to. The mini ace is 45K, and the ace is 75. But the mini ace has been so popular, we haven't built it yet, and that's why I'm trying to get in there. And that always changes in production if it's going to be a little more labor. Like we built this American Dream, and the labor's eat us alive.
Oh, it has.
It's taken too much.
They're going to love building these mini aces and the aces.
So if you want a mini ace, give us a call. Go to sales@incredibletinyhomes.com. And remember, subscribe to this channel if you will, and tell everybody about us. Yeah. All right. See you. Bye.